Joining me now is Florida Congressman Byron Donalds, House Oversight Committee member. Congressman, what are your initial thoughts on this? The FBI is an institution. The Democrats now, they used to question the FBI decades ago, but now the Democrats basically are saying the FBI can do no wrong when it involves Joe Biden.
My initial thoughts are I'm simply not surprised. Laura, we've been going at this investigation in the Oversight Committee for months now. A couple of weeks ago, I was at the Treasury Department reviewing some of the financial documents associated with things that Hunter Biden and Jim Biden have been involved in. And at any point throughout this entire situation, you could never get anybody who just uses basic common sense to actually believe that Joe Biden had no idea what his brother and his son was doing. Now the whistleblower has come forward. Apparently FBI has documented this and has looked into this. And the American people need to know, they need to see if their president is compromised by foreign nations because he and his family wanted to make money off of his political power that he has amassed over 50 years in government.
How did the Bidens get so rich? That's just a simple question. We know how Donald Trump got rich. We know that Obama got a big Netflix deal for, what, $100 million or so after he left office. But how did the Bidens get so rich? Now, the White House responded to the whistleblower allegations today in a statement, Congressman, saying, for going on 5 years now, Republicans in Congress have been lobbying up unfounded, unproven, politically motivated attacks against the president and his family. When it comes to President Biden's personal finances, he's offered an unprecedented level of transparency. Congressman, is this a joke? How did the Bidens get so rich?
It's an absolute joke what came out of the White House today. Let's be very clear. They've made their money on political grift. You have the brother, you have the son. They're on Air Force Two, running around the globe, meeting with foreign leaders. Then all of a sudden, these other countries and the things that will help them actually increase their power economically are starting to happen in the United States. Give me a break. Listen, the congressional salary is pretty good, but it's not a millionaire salary. It's not a billionaire salary, but they got houses all over the country. They're in all the jets. They're doing all the stuff. You do the math. Hunter Biden doesn't have any actual economic credentials. Jim Biden has no economic credentials that I can see. And Joe Biden's been a senator and a vice president. Everybody can see exactly what's happening here, but the political left and the big media don't care because it's about the agenda, regardless of what it actually means for the United States of America.
Yeah, and big business doesn't care as long as he keeps cozying up to China and opening the border. They're fine with all that. Speaking of Hunter, KJP was asked about the latest news today and the scandals. Watch this.
We have a report on the DOJ nearing a decision on whether to charge President Biden's son Hunter with tax and gun-related violations. I wonder if the White House has any comment on this case, if it's something the president has been following, or if he talks to Hunter about this case at all.
I would have to refer you to Department of Justice. Okay.
Send it to the DOJ, so what, they can stonewall? I mean, they're getting answers from them.
Listen, we all see what's happening here. Karine Jean-Pierre's got nothing to say because the only thing that she can say is damning. Again, any father would know what his son is doing in his business dealing. I got 3 sons. I know what they're up to. I know what they're doing. This is corruption at the highest level because the president of the United States, his job has been compromised by the dealings of his son. The son didn't hop on an energy board named Burisma just because of his intellect, because he doesn't know anything about energy. It was because his daddy was a senator and then a vice president. That's what's going on here. And it's time for us to uncover this corruption once and for all, because frankly, it's the American people that suffer as a result. And so, of course, Karine Jean-Pierre has nothing to say.
Well, she's just a mouthpiece for a figurehead. But, you know, I said this before. This is not a Hunter Biden scandal. This is a Joe Biden scandal. Just focus on Hunter and his stupid paintings and his, you know, his love child. This is a Joe Biden scandal. Congressman, great to see you. Thank you.